I mean, seriously. Black people would go to Vietnam and come back and they'd be hung up in their uniforms. What kind of mess is that? Here, this guy just got through fighting for the country and he's being hung like he's nothing, you know? So Black Panther Party believes in self-defense then and now. I'm a party member, I believe in self-defense, you know? I believe in defending myself. And I'm pretty sure everybody here believes in self-defense because I don't believe anybody's going to let somebody come up and just beat you up or just disrespect you. These are some of our kids, some of our youth, some of the Panther kids. And the gorgeous, hardworking women of the Black Panther Party. Now this is because I'm an archivist and a historian, I was called to UC Berkeley for Kenneth Green photography. Now Kenneth Green was a black person that I had heard about. I had heard about him through other photographers. But this guy, Kenneth Green, was the first black photographer for the Oakland Tribune newspaper in 1968. By 1968, Oakland Tribune needed a black photographer because they couldn't send white photographers into the hood too tough. You know, it just didn't look right. So Kenneth Green was already taking photos of the Black Panther Party, like this photo right here. This is a photo here. Now he was covering a party in '67 before anybody, because he was from the hood too. So there's many photos that Kenneth Green has of the party when the party was a baby. There's a picture of Big Man I found that Kenneth Green took in '67, and Big Man had just got out of the military. He didn't have a big fro like we all knew him in the '70s to have. He had a really short cut. So I knew that was an old picture of Big Man, you know. And before I leave, I want to talk about Big Man. Now, Big Man has been like a father to me, like a big brother to me, you know. Even when I was in a party, in a party, I used to work for Big Man. Now, Big Man was an administrator, you know. Big Man at Grove Merritt College moved away from his location in the flatlands and moved up in the hills. And they put another college in this place called Grove Street College. Now, the president of the college was a guy named Young Park, who just died last week. So he came to Big Man and told Big Man, I said, I know this is your territory, so what I'm going to do, I want to make you a school administrator. So Big Man had an office, and he was over work study and stuff like that. So Big Man, there was some jobs that needed to be done, and they hired people. So Big Man hired me. He hired me, a guy named Omar, Bubba, and a guy named William Roberts. We were student representatives. Yeah. So I've been close to him ever since that time. I used to listen to music, and Big Man was always a jazz person. So at this house I used to go over to all the time where my girlfriend lived there, Big Man lived there, and I used to always come over and bring music. And I would bring, you know, at that time, Kool and Gang and, you know, whatever was happening in 1972 and 3. Big Man said, that's music? Nah, listen to this. So they put on a John Coltrane album. I was like, wow. And so he started explaining to me what it meant. So I owe my beginning jazz knowledge to Big Man, my insight to Big Man. Also, for many years, he kind of looked over me and gave me some correct guidance. So to me, Big Man is really a big man, you know. Even to this day, you know, me and him at least talk once a week and so forth. And to recognize Big Man, you know, Big Man was our national spokesperson, our international spokesperson. So if anybody was going to say anything about the Black Panther Party, it was going to be Big Man, you know. He was the first editor of the Black Panther Party newspaper, right? Original member of the Black Panther Party from the get-go, from the word go, he was in it, you know. So Big Man's legacy is longer than mine. Big Man has done a lot of things. You know, in 1970, when George Jackson was killed, there was a riot in Attica prison, and the inmates asked, they wanted Panther representation to come there and negotiate for them. So Big Man and Bobby Seale went. And as to me, Attica prison was a very horrifying massacre. But Big Man, you have You feel free to. Right now, I can ask all party members to stand up. Just stand up for me. All right. So amongst you, you have party members, right? Right amongst you, and all around us, we have party members. We have Ali. He's working with our national office. Melvin worked in Oakland as well as Seattle, and Steve worked in New York, Connecticut, the Oakland Community Schools, San Francisco, and brother works in San Francisco. Also, in our audience, we have some outstanding radicals. I like this sister right here to stand up, Judy. She used to work for the Berkeley Bar back in the day. Her husband used to be the editor, Stu Albert. He was one of the unindicted Chicago 8 members. You know, he was one of the guys who thought of running the pig for president, the pigmas. Yeah. So we have a lot of people who put in time in the struggle to educate and organize people. And so this whole weekend is dedicated to the legacy of the party. And like I said, we had something like 28 members of the Black Panther Party killed, you know, and many more have died since that time through natural causes and so forth. But like I said, pick up a card, check out our website. We have plenty of information, more information than we can actually ever talk about. So that's about it for me. Anybody have any questions?
What's that website?
Website is www.itsabouttimebpp.com. It's about time, bpp.com. You can pick up information, interviews, a lot of good videos about women in the party, different people in the party. So there's a lot of information. So I thank you very much, and I'll see you at my table. And another thing, we have program books out here. These are program books. I think they're going for $10. Hey, this is a historical memorabilia. You want to add this to your collection.